There comes a time when you have to decide, do I keep letting them take my energy, my peace, my strength, or do I rise above it? Toxic people will smile in your face and bleed you dry in silence. They don't just take your time, they take your confidence, your joy, your future. And if you're not careful, they'll leave you doubting who you are. But today is the day you stop being drained. Today is the day you take back your power. Every argument, every fight, every attempt to explain yourself is energy wasted. Toxic people thrive when you're exhausted. They thrive on your reaction because your reaction is their fuel. They want your silence filled with their noise, your peace disturbed by their chaos. Think about how many nights you've stayed awake replaying the same arguments. How many times you've said to yourself, if I just explain it one more time, maybe they'll finally understand. But they don't want to understand. Their goal is not clarity, it's control. The moment you recognize their tactics, you begin to win. The moment you stop pouring your strength into people who only take and never give, you take the first step toward freedom. Peace is not a luxury, it's survival. You cannot think without it. You cannot dream without it. You cannot heal without it. Every time you walk away from drama, you are choosing life over destruction. Your peace is your oxygen. Protect it the way you protect your breath. Every argument you refuse to join, every lie you refuse to correct, every insult you refuse to answer, that is you protecting your life. Don't let anyone guilt you into staying in places that choke your spirit. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make is walking away. You cannot heal in the same place that broke you. You cannot rise in the same circle that resents you. Too many of us hold on out of fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of being misunderstood. Fear of starting over. But understand this. Holding on to what's draining you will kill your destiny faster than letting go ever could. Sometimes God removes people because they were subtracting from your life, not adding. And the moment you stop chasing what He cut off, you'll realize He was making room for something greater. Don't cry over what walked away. Don't chase what left. Don't beg for what betrayed you, because every goodbye is an introduction to a better tomorrow. Instead of chasing people who drain you, chase your growth. Instead of proving your worth to them, prove it to yourself. The hours you spend crying over them could be hours spent building yourself. The energy you waste defending yourself could be energy poured into your dreams. Every moment of silence you spend healing is an investment in your future. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. Growth doesn't happen in chaos. Growth happens when you decide, I will no longer give them my focus. I will no longer let them control my narrative. Your success will be the only answer you'll ever need. Your peace will be the only revenge you'll ever need. And your growth will be the loudest statement you'll ever make. Toxic people want you weak. They want you bitter. They want you questioning your value. But what if you flip the script? What if you turn their betrayal into your breakthrough? What if you turn their rejection into your redirection? What if you took every insult and used it as fuel to climb higher? The very things that were meant to break you can be the reason you rise. The very pain they caused can be transformed into the fire that drives you forward. Their lies don't define you. Your resilience does. Their rejection doesn't stop you. Your persistence does. When you rise above it, your silence becomes louder than their noise. When you use pain as fuel, you become untouchable. And the greatest revenge you will ever give toxic people is not anger, not words, not even confrontation. The greatest revenge is your peace, your success, and your unstoppable growth. Stop letting toxic people drain you. Stop letting their chaos become your atmosphere. Protect your peace, protect your mind, protect your heart. The world doesn't need another person broken by betrayal. It needs the strong version of you, the healed version of you, the unstoppable version of you, the version of you that is no longer chained to their opinions, no longer weakened by their games, no longer distracted by their noise. Every time you choose peace over conflict, you rise. Every time you choose silence over arguments, you grow. Every time you walk away from what drains you, you step closer to the life you were meant to live. Your silence is not weakness, it is wisdom. Your peace is not passive, it is power. And your growth is not revenge, it is proof. Proof that no matter what they tried to take from you, they could not take your destiny. Proof that no matter how hard they pushed, you still stood tall. Proof that you were always stronger than the battles they put you through. So hear me, your silence is your strength, your peace is your weapon, and your growth will forever be the loudest answer to the ones who tried to break you. If this message spoke to your soul, write this below and let it echo in your spirit. I protect my peace, because when you declare it, you're not just typing words. You're declaring war on every distraction, every betrayal, every toxic voice that tried to silence you. You're commanding your spirit to rise above the noise, to heal from the pain, to protect the peace that is rightfully yours. Every declaration is a promise to yourself, a promise that you will no longer be available to what drains you, a promise that you will no longer beg to be seen, a promise that your energy belongs to your future, not their drama. Write it, declare it, believe it, because once you claim it, nothing and no one will ever drain you again.